This is ATRT squad reporting in. No sign of separatist activity.
Hi, my name's Daniel and you're watching the Rogue Clone Trooper channel. Right, okay, it's been a few days. I went on holidays back to Ireland there with my family and we're just back. And I'm getting around to doing more of this. Okay, so I had plans on how I was going to do the Twi-lek hairpiece that goes out the back. And originally I cut out a piece of fabric and I stuffed it with the little balls I was going to use, but unfortunately it's a bit heavy and when it goes in it just kind of sticks out. It doesn't fall down properly. So I have been pondering what to do, and I found a great video online of a French lady who does cosplay, and she showed how she did it. Okay, I'll give you links to her video down below because she takes all the credit for this. This is not my idea, but basically what she uses ladies' tights. Okay, she doubles them up, stuffs them with this, which is the foamy type of wool packing you get for pillows. Okay, and synthetic wool. And she covered it in she covered it, sorry, in latex paint, waited for that to dry and then painted it the colour that she needed to paint it. Now, unfortunately, I don't have latex paint. I don't have time to order in latex paint, and for this product I don't really want to be spending the money because it's quite expensive for me to import it. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying some EVA white wood glue. Okay, and I've bought a little pair of ankle stockings and I've tried some out. So this is the watered down version that I use with a watered mix, and this is it directly on. They both seem to be kind of similar. I don't see much difference. I think what I might do is start out with a light watered down version on it and then build up another layer of full glue on top of that, and that should give me enough flexibility then still in it and something to paint directly onto. So I've gone out and I've got my acrylic green paint, which I'll lighten up a little bit before I paint it on. So that's the next bits that I've got to do. This video is already taking longer than I thought, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to speed through the process of what I'm doing, and then we'll get on to talking about how I made the goggles and earpieces for the costume. Okay, so let's speed through this. Okay, so we have finished covering it in a layer of white wood glue. I'm just going to leave it now to dry overnight, and we'll come back and see how it is in the morning. Right, okay, it's about 2 days later now, and we have coated this with 2 layers of white PVA wood glue, and it's given it now a lovely texture, which means it's going to have something to paint on. It's still very flexible, so that's going to be fine. It's going to hang nicely now outside the hairpiece, the headpiece. It's a bit stiffer than I'd like, but then again, it's better than nothing, and yeah, it's only for a 8-year-old girl to walk in a parade and people are not going to see it up very close. And once we fit it into the hairpiece, we're going to re-stuff it anyway, maybe a little bit extra stuffing into it, and see how it all turns out. So while I was in Ireland there a few weeks ago, I picked myself up some face paints. I could have ordered this over the internet, But you know, when you buy stuff over the internet, you're not too sure where things are coming from, and as this is going to be a face paint that I'm putting on my child, I don't want anything happening to her, so I don't want some type of cheap, weird, fake stuff. So I went to a place called Evans's in Dublin, and Evans's is a art supply shop for all the schools and everything else in Dublin, and they supply all over Ireland. So I went into Evans's, thanks very much, good plug out to you guys, and I picked this up. Now this is made in the UK. It's a Snazor, hope I'm pronouncing that right, it's Snazaroo, classical face paint. Okay, and it's made here in Somerset, the UK. So that was one of the reasons why I picked this up, because at least I know, where it's from. It does say avoid contact with eyes and lips. Okay, so that's going to be fine because we're not putting it on her eyes or lips. But so what I want to do now, this is just a plain green. It mightn't be the correct green, but it's just a light green. So I'm going to make up some paint now to match the face paint that's going to go onto these. So that's my next job to do. Alright, so before I do that though, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. This video is getting a bit long, I think. So we're going to speed a lot of things up. We're going to get outside, get this painted, and then hopefully then we can get onto some of the other parts. Okay? Okay, stop. It wasn't working. Okay. Everything I was doing just was a waste of time. I had, by the time I had painted the actual pieces, it was hard, heavy, the paint was soaking straight through the tights, straight into the tissue, the fluff, the stuffing that I put inside. Basically the whole thing had gone rigid hard and was weighing a ton, and there's no way that I was putting this on my daughter's head. So in the end I bowed down and I went out and I got onto the internet and I was able to pick up a headpiece from X Costumes, and luckily it was just after a big con in the US, and so they were selling the stuff off on sale, and I picked it up for about 23 euros, say about $24–25 with free shipping to Japan. It came in blue. It was a full headpiece. It was lovely. It actually wasn't too bad for the price. There was some marks on it and some blue bits. Things that need to be a bit glued on it, but listen, it was on sale. It was 25 quid and I needed it, so I bought it, got it, fixed it, resealed the seams on it, and ended up cutting away half of the inside just to fit it in, because with that on and the cap and everything else, it was very uncomfortable for Amy to wear, and it kept sliding back and pulling. And we're going to be wearing this in June, which is now, and in a few weeks, and we're getting up already to 23–22 degrees in heat, which is going to be really hot. And this is latex rubber stuck on your head. For a little kid, this is very uncomfortable. Okay, so that's why I've cut it most of it away and sewn it straight into the cap. All right. Okay, so you can see there how it got. Okay, when it did come, these were totally squashed down and flat. I tried pumping air into them, that wasn't working, so I've actually filled these up with micro beads, which has given them a bit of rigidity, and which means they won't be squashed down again. So even if I pack it away, it's not going to be flattened. The other thing I've had to do is, once I painted it, get the design, painted the design onto it, hoping that this paint is going to match Amy's face paint. I hope it does. And then I realized that these were way too big, because my original plan, of course, was going from the cartoon, and she's got these huge big thick pieces on her one, I was hoping to make the same type of thing, but as these store-bought ones don't have that thickness in this elbow piece here of the tentacle, I've had to basically take it in. I've took it in the sides here and re-stitched it. Also, to keep this on the child's head, Amy will be wearing a what you normally do for putting on a wig. It's basically a pair of tights that go on your head, keep your hair in place, and then I've sewn in these hair clips which will clip onto the front of that and stop it from sliding back. If it does slide, the whole thing will have to go, and it just makes it a lot more comfortable for her. I have also added a chin strap again, which is just a piece of Velcro with Velcros to the other side, and that is her piece. Now this does actually fit me. I've got a very small head, so if I put it on, get back down. There you go. Ooh. Hold it down there now while I get the straps into place. Ta-da! There we go. I make a pretty sexy Twi. What do you think? But there you go. You can see how it goes down the back, and it's pretty good now. You can feel it touching just there. So there we have it. That's what I ended up doing. So, was it a waste of time and a waste of money? Yes, it was. Does the technique that the French lady showed on her YouTube video work? Yes, it does if you use latex, and that's where I went wrong. I didn't have the time to buy latex and try it out. Okay, I should have just bought one of these in the first place, as my friend told me to, but I was being a bit thinking about doing it. I'm glad I did buy it in the end. I'm also glad I waited because I did get it on sale, so that was another good point. Okay, I'll put a link down below where I've got it as well for you guys. So if you do try it out and it does work for you, please let me know in the comments box below, or go over to my Facebook page and post the pictures of what you've been doing and how your own worked out. It'd be greatly appreciated because I'd love to chat about it. Alright, but that's basically it. That's what we did for her tentacles and her headpiece. Hope you like this video. As always, check out my other videos. If you want to help me and support my channel, you can find my PayPal link down below as well. Anyone who does pay into my PayPal will basically be put into a draw to win some of these prizes at the end of the year, whatever else I make. Okay, and as always, may the force be with you.